Check, check, check. Are we here? Are we in here? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, the Mac went to sleep. Mac went to sleep. Here we go. Cool. Hell yeah, we're live. What's up, guys? All right. So we're here. If you're new here, if you're watching this back, welcome to Playback season. This is the channel where we make tunes and also play games. We've been making some beats live. Well, we've been making this one beat live. We've been working on this one. It sounds pretty good so far. I'll play it in just a second. For today, thinking we're gonna probably finish this one up, call it a wrap, and then potentially start something else. Potentially. So, give me 1 second, get everything going here, and we'll jump right into it. All right. All right, sweet. Cool. All right. So, this last beat we made, I don't know what to call this one. If you're in the chat or the comments and you wanna make a suggestion for this based off hearing it, like I said, I'm not sure what to call this. For now, we're just labeling it with the date that we started, which was 12/1. But yeah. Anyways, here we go. All right. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Just like a little breakdown. I turned the bass down a bit, but here's what we're working with. If you want the soloed out version, let's see. Let's see. Actually, that's not it. That's not gonna be it. It'll be right here, and we'll just go from measure 9 because that's where it drops in. So basically, what we got going, just this little piano loop. Okay. And then you add in, what do we add in second? Oh yeah, this little extra piece. So the piano loop with this little extra piece. Okay. And then we got some percussion here. Just some easy drums. Everything's nice and labeled. We'll leave the bass out for just a second. A couple more. So next we got the toms. All right, and then can't forget about the tambourine and shit. So with the toms and the tambourine and that little wood block, you put it all together and it sounds like this. Then we just do some variations throughout it. That's all you need. So we hit the bass guitar every now and then. For me, now everybody does it their own way, but for me, I like to have a lot of percussion. Like, I like to have a lot of things going on, but I like them all to be really simple. So like you heard a minute ago, you know. Like real simple, you know. And you add the bass drum in and it gets a little bit busier. But for me, it's just a lot of little things instead of having any one thing that's doing too much. My bass drum is on the verge of doing too much, but it's chilling. It's fit in the pocket. Everything fits. Everything flows, and together we have a nice little piece. Yeah, so if you missed it, that's what we did on the last stream. The last 2 streams, actually, we've been working on this beat. So we'll be starting something new today, but I figured I'd just get this one up, get it going, just kind of give us a bit of inspiration, you know. We'll let it play out to the end. Let's hear how it ends. Not bad. Kind of choppy, but not bad. Okay, cool. Well, hell yeah. That sounds great. Nice. Let's go ahead and open a new project. I don't know how far we'll get into anything today. Let's see, do we have enough cables? You know what? I don't even think we have enough cables to do it. We'll just go input 1. It's not peaking? The gain is turned like all the way down, but it sounds great. Alright. Well, cool. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm feeling today. I'll be honest with you. But I'm probably just gonna, you know, fuck around on the keyboard here. We like the Rhodes sound. That's normally what I gravitate towards, is a good old Fender Rhodes sound. That's what I like my Korg SV1 so much here for. It's got the best Rhodes sound you can get without having to pay an arm and a leg, without it costing more than my car, you know. Let's get it. What do we got? I don't know about it. Okay. I feel like that could be pretty cool. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. So, what kind of tempo? Way slower than that. So I gotta switch my headphones here. Hold on. So. I'm gonna go just slightly less. 86. 86. That sounds like a good spot to be, right? Hold on. How embarrassing. Hold on. Fucked it up. Z. I'm gonna do it one more time. this the last time. And I don't actually think I need any more than that. I think it actually will be better if I loop it. Let's see. Let's see if we can do anything with that. I'm not entirely convinced, but I feel like maybe it could be a cool like intro to something potentially, or this could be a whole beat. I'm not really sure. Let's see what we can do with it. But this is where we're starting. What matters is where we end, I guess. Okay, cool. I want to start with just some drums. Software instrument, yeah. And just say default patch for now, right? Or no, drum kit designer. So what I'll probably do is just do some kind of shitty drums. And then once we have everything locked in, the groove is going and everything, then I'll have more room to kind of choose some drum beats that are better. So that's what we'll do. I'm really bad at finger drumming, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hold on. Let's just go. So yeah, just something like that, something simple. Let's do it. Whoops. Not sure why it even did that. Here we go. Let me try it one more time. I don't know if I like that little extra one. Hold on. Yeah, so we're gonna see if we can't quantize that. I do like to quantize most of my beats. That's the problem though with quantizing. You can't really put things too much in the pocket. It's hard to swing shit. I'm sure a really good producer like Jay Dilla could do it just fine. For me though, it's a little bit different. It's a little more difficult than that. So we're gonna see what we can do. We've got, honestly, the best way to do this is probably to just fucking copy paste it and then mute that. That way, now I can mess with this one without having to worry. So we're going to, first of all, let's just try to see what the computer can do. If I set the swing to like 30, damn, that's not even fucking close to what I want. I've also got to figure out how to make it not sound like that to you guys. It doesn't sound like that to me, but to y'all it's like doubled up. Well, it does sound like that to me right now, but when I switch my headphones, don't. So I do need to figure that one out. That's a little tech problem that I haven't been able to. It's because I want to run a studio or stereo. So it's either like you can hear two separate channels and it seems like maybe they're like a millisecond off, or you just hear one channel on the same side, which is not as it's not as ideal. It's an inferior mix, really. But we'll see what we gotta do, man. I'm not super technologically advanced. I'm not tech savvy, as they say. I've got this figured out. So I'm honestly surprised that we've got it this far. We got Mac running through. If you're new, you probably, I mean, everybody's new because we're a new channel. So if you're just getting here, then we got Mac over there is running through my streaming computer and into this capture card where you guys can see it. We've also got our Korg SV1 running into the Mac, and then the Akai Mini down here that we were using for the beat pad / bass and other things like that. I've got a couple other toys I haven't busted out yet, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Everything's running into this Flow 8, this Behringer Flow 8, and then being pushed into OBS through that. So that's how we're doing it. And of course, the capture card is also routed out to my TV behind me. And y'all can't really see it that well. It's too bright. But for me, it kind of helps me while I'm playing and shit. So, yeah. So that's what we got going on. Welcome in. Welcome in if you're here. Let's see what we can't do with this. The quantize sounded like shit. Quantization, whatever. It sounded like ass. No. No, I mean, I don't know if I even need to quantize it. I'm thinking that we might leave it as is. So let's make sure that these two start right on the one. I'm even gonna make these drag a little bit. Not that much though. It's too much drag, Hold on. The second set of notes, just barely off. Okay, that's pretty good. Center, get that out of here. I just don't know why you guys are getting the dupe up. I just made it so it's not stereo anymore. At least it shouldn't be. There it goes. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna try something here. Try something real quick. Sorry. Okay, never mind. That's interesting. Well, sometimes you just gotta experiment with it. I don't know. No, that's not what we want. I want it to swing a little harder. But maybe it needs to hit later. That might be it. That might be it. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. See what we can do with some bass on that. You guys, I can't promise this is gonna be the one. I'm really not even sure about it yet. With the drum beat, it sounds a lot better, but I'm still not entirely convinced. I'm gonna see what I can do with the bass line on it. We're gonna probably go for this subsonic bass that I normally always fucking use because I'm boring. Let's see this one. This one. That's actually kind of fun. Here, hold on. I'm gonna try that. It might get annoying. I don't know. Hold on. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. Hold on. I don't know what the hell was just happening on that take. Maybe I could come up with it. Interesting. No, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Hold on. Sorry, fam. Hold on. I don't know if I think I want something more subtle on the second one. Hold on. I want something more subtle. Okay, that's good. That's good. Sorry for taking a million tries. I apologize, family. Um, should we quantize it? Is the question. It's the question every time. It's a question that doesn't get old. The first thing we should do is go MIDI transform. Hold on. MIDI transform fixed velocity, motherfuckers. What do you know about it? Select and operate. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Check that out. Now they're all the same motherfucking color. And I can just decide what's a good velocity. Because accenting things on a subsonic bass note on this fucking... It's kind of like an 808. Accenting things on there is not the move. It's really not. Okay. Okay. No, that doesn't sound bad. This is the only one that I'm like... Nah, it's wrong note. It's the wrong note. What do we hear when we think about this, though? See, yeah, hold on. I hate to keep doing this, bro. I hate to keep doing this, but we're gonna keep doing this. I like that. We'll keep that, but what I'm gonna try to do is I want like something that walks more. We're not spending the whole stream doing bass lines, I promise. But we already do a couple more. Hold on. Let's see. Like something like that, though. You feel me? Like you hear what we're trying to do? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I won't keep trying. Maybe I already hit it with This one, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we did enough with that one for now. I could always come back once it's more fleshed out. I really want that bass line to hit. I really want that bass line to hit because it's important for jams like this. Okay. Let's see if there's that like sounds pretty good, right? Hold on, let's try it. Actually, I don't know if I want it to be cyclical like that. No, that doesn't sound good either. When in doubt, the simpler the better. That's what I need to keep reminding myself of. Now, I know we've been streaming for like an hour now, and I've done 4 tracks and then just yapped a lot. But here's what I gotta remember, what I gotta learn, man, is that the simpler the better. Especially if you don't exactly have an idea yet. Just keep it real simple, and then if you have something to expand on it later. So this is pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, that'll work, you know what I'm saying? That'll blend in. It's not a crazy melody that's like in your face or anything. We'll probably put something in there to go with it, but okay. I'm thinking maybe one more piano part though. Yeah, so one of them's just gonna be me droning the chord. I gotta hit it a little bit better though. It's all about simplicity and layers. That's what I've learned. Okay, now let's focus in just a bit on these drums. So all I'm gonna do is copy and paste, my friend. Whoa, what we do? Copy and paste, my friend. Here we go, and then you can delete them from there. No. Good Lord, Logic Pro. Just out of control. Here we go. Alright, bet. Now they're separated, so I can actually control the two different things. So that's good. Let me, let's see. Start with the bass drum. Oh, that sounds terrible. Hold on. Clean up kick. Oh, I forgot the damn, hold on. I forgot the damn snare was in here too. I've been hearing it this whole time and just didn't even think about it. Yeah, so you guys probably watching like, what the fuck is he doing? He's not gonna take the snare out? He took just the hi-hat out? Yeah, that would have been a pretty silly thing to do. Pretty goofy, if I must say so myself. Let's see, paste that bitch right there. Here we go. Alright, now we got drums, kick, hi-hats. No, I mean kick, snare, hi-hats. And then you can just, not the whole track, just the snares. There we go. Alright, cool. I don't know why you guys can't see this. Hold on. Can you stretch it out? No, I guess we can't. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna probably do a quick EQ on the kick. I don't EQ. I said this last time. I use presets, if you can't tell. I love some good presets. They keep me from having to... Oh, that's the wrong one. Keep me from having to know how to do things. So, modern kick. No, we want low end kick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. And then on this one, we're gonna do rim snare. Yeah, see? Sounds great. Don't have to know how to do shit. Don't have to know how to do shit. Just have to know how to click on the goddamn channel EQ button, preset, and then choose the one you like. Anybody can do it. Anybody can be a producer. No, I'm just kidding. They do it a lot better because they actually know how it works. I more or less know how it works, but this saves me a lot of time when I'm not trying to be, you know, when I'm not trying to be like real perfectionist about it. This saves me a lot of time, man. Alright, so let's hear what that sounds like. Oh, whoops. I was like, what is going on? Yeah, the snare was not supposed to start at the beginning. Is that it? Nope. Makes some pretty funky beats that way, though. Nope. Still wrong. Okay, but it needs to be back where it was, though. So, like... maybe a little bit less. Okay, that piano sounds so good, I might actually have to add another one. I might actually have to add piano on the whole loop. I was just gonna do that one, but now I might have to. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do them in different ones though, and maybe I can like make it stereo or something. If nothing else, I can give them like different effects or something, maybe. Bit different reverb or a bit different EQ. Throw some reverb on there or something. Let's see. Keyboards. How about a warm piano? How's that sound? Yeah, it sounds great. Love it. How about on this one? Do we want the same thing? that. Hold on. Pad warmer, piano bright, piano high, piano low. Just piano. How about the same warm piano? That actually sounds pretty good, I won't lie. It took us long enough to do it. It's been about an hour. It's been about, yeah, we started at like 5:30 really, so it's been like an hour. But hey, I mean, now it sounded pretty good. Now it sounded pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna vibe to this for a second. Hold on one sec. Okay. I'm honestly not sure what else to do with this, if I'm being totally honest. I think really, I don't know if this is a full song. I feel like this is probably an intro. I feel like this is probably an intro, and for that reason, maybe I should experiment with like where it's going after that, you know? So, hold on one second, guys. That sounded nice. That's not what we're doing, though. That's not what I'm just getting a little bit carried away here. Which is never a bad thing, if I'm being honest. Get chords and shit just everywhere, man. No, I don't want it to be major like that. And that's a chord progression I always resort to, but it's never bad. Genuine question for the commenters. Is it worse for me to use the same chord progressions over and over? Or is it worse for me to like chat GTP what the fuck a good chord progression would be? It's a question. Just a question. You know, I know the best answer is I should just be more creative and come up with my own damn chord progressions more than just one. But sometimes it's fucking hard, man. I don't have the best knowledge of like how chords like move from one to the next. I know like the basics of it. I did one single year in jazz school, and I didn't even really finish the year. I wasn't great, but like I've got some chords under my belt. I just don't exactly know how to write the most in detailed crazy chord progressions. I just have to fuck around with something until it sounds good, or I just rip it right out of a jazz standard and take, like the turnaround or something from an old standard, make it into a song. Like I've done that before. But yeah, anyways, back to what we were doing. I might actually just go with the minor one, minor four thing, minor five, whatever it is. A flat to E flat. So it would be something like this. It'd be like a that's what it's doing right now. Then go to this chord. But it's tough though, because I'd love to do something that's like a walking chord line that could be paired with like a walking bass line would also be cool. But I'm just not sure if I have the chord vocabulary for all that, man. So yeah, could go with the minor 2-5-1. You almost can't go wrong with a minor 2-5-1. You almost can't go wrong with it. Let's try muting the pianos. And then give me duplicate track to this, turn it up just a little bit for now. Mute that, and then can we just hear the drums? Can we just hear the drums? Oh yeah. The bassline like does not sound good by itself, but it sounds cool in context. I think I might listen back later and think it's terrible, but that's how it goes. What was I doing before? So how would it work though? Because it was like, okay. What if it was like, it almost sounds cool to do it circular like that. Circular? I don't know. Hold on. It was like, something like that. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna go with the first thing. Okay, cool. Let's record on it. Fuck. Forgot how to start it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my other headphones on for this one. Just that little bit of delay really can't kill you, you know? Here we go. One more time. it's not good. Hold on. Okay. Let's see how that sounds in context. The headphone switch is meant. Alright, cool. Let's see how that sounds with everything together. First things first, it did go over the line because of the transition at the beginning, so we'll go like this. And then, like, where would it start again? Right there. Cool. Cool. Alright, now, since there was that little transition there, I'm going to have to chop it up. Okay. So what we're going to do, move this over. Undo. Shit. Undo. Alright, cool. Make space for like 16 bars of that, and then on the 17th, this will come back in, so just loop this. There we go, and then this one. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna drag these drums out. And I know it's really lazy to just loop everything like this. Don't worry. We're gonna go in, we're gonna fix it later. It's gonna sound better than what it's gonna sound like right now. That's for sure. But for right now, we're just getting basic ideas down, right? Just getting the basic ideas, and then, once we get the ideas down, then we can really start to get all the accessory percussion, the breaks. We can make these like not all just like straight loops. So bear with me. I like the bass line, but I don't like it at the same time. I wonder if that high note could be better. Like, what if there was one that was like that? Just trying something. That's definitely not what I wanted. Bro, what the fuck is happening? I gotta make these hit right with the bass drum. Is that with the bass drum? I can't even tell anymore. Is that with the bass drum? I think it's probably... Honestly, it sounds pretty good. Okay. It's still bugging me. It's still bugging me, man. We're real close on it. We're real close on it, but I can't quite get it. Can't quite get it. Hold on. Like, is that it? I don't think that's it. They all sound pretty cool and syncopated, but I want it to be the perfect version, right? I just said earlier I wasn't being a perfectionist today. That's way too early. Right? Or way too late. I don't know how you listen to it. Let's listen to a cycle. Hold on. Now it feels like it's too late. That's really, really close. That's really, really close. Okay. It's definitely a little late now. I also timed this wrong. Didn't realize. Didn't even think about it. Honestly, just to make it easier for myself though, probably gonna go like this. Copy, paste. That way these line up. Seems like it. Oh, seems like it might be getting out of sync somewhere around here. But also at the same time, it does kind of sound like it's just a live bass player that's just dragging a little bit because he's in the pocket, which I really don't mind that. I don't mind that feel at all, as long as it's gonna stay consistent through the song. If it can keep its consistency, I don't mind it doing that. Let me listen to it just one more time. I know I'm being annoying right now. Hold on, I'm just playing this shit back 100 times, which is kind of what we're here for. We're making beats. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the nature of it, but I'm trying not to torture anybody's ears by just playing the same shit over and over again, if I can help it. Now, not going too crazy on the formatting right here, but that being said, copy all of this, cut it all off right here, paste a new set of them. For the purpose of excuse me. Let's see. Undo that. I'm gonna actually make everything start right there. But can we bring the hats back in? Here we go. Honestly, a lot of this stuff doesn't do anything until... It's really just those two. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing my mind a little bit. It was really just those two hits on the bass drum. Maybe I'll even take those out. Yeah. And I might actually repeat the same thing here. Because it sounds kind of fire. Oh no, this stays in. Okay, so now we got some little formatting here. Just to lead us up, it's just going to be that 16 bars into the 251 as the main section. Wait a minute, wait just a minute. How the fuck did that even happen? Wait just a goddamn minute. How did that even fucking happen? And then I'll even extend these motherfuckers into this. Okay, cool. Back to the beginning. Do we need more of an intro than that? Does this come in too hot? Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Now let me just jam on this for a second. I don't like the fucking half measure in between, but it's fine. or the 2-bar measure. It kind of throws everything off. Now it's not going to be on the 17 and the 25 anymore, or whatever it would have been, which that kind of bothers me, but it's all right. Let's just feel this out just a little bit. I don't know. We should be switching over to the game soon because we're running out of time on the stream here, but. In essence, there's a bit of pentatonic, you know, with the extra, the 9 thrown in there. Hell yeah. Damn, that is a vibe. Okay, that is a vibe as fuck. That could be a cool melody. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me actually record that. press the wrong fucking key. Damn, that is chill. That is a fucking vibe. I said we were gonna make some chill beats, didn't I? This is like exactly what you'd hear on the chill beats to study to, girl. I'm proud to say that. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We just need a little anime girl instead of me. That'd be perfect. Let's give it a large room. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Should it repeat every time, do we think? Because if it cut right here, I think it could. I think I could make it repeat like this. Yeah, I think this would work. Let's hear it. Another length here. Not exactly sure how many bars it is, but another length here. And then just... might do the tiniest of fade-ins. Like the tiniest of fade-ins right here. And then the tiniest of fade-outs. Maybe a little bit more fade-out. You can hardly tell. Honestly, this one could maybe use a fade in too. Hold on. Might hit a fade in like right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That one might be too much, actually. Let's look at it real close, real close. There we go. Alright, let's hear that all together one time, and then we're going to switch over to play some Stalker for a bit. Probably gonna add some more accessory percussion next time we look at this. That needs to be cleaned up a little bit too. That's okay though. I mean, there's great progress. What, about 2 hours on this? Yeah. Really starting off strong here. I mean, this is nice. This is really chill. Very relaxing. Definitely could rap some bars about life, or just, you know, roll one up and smoke a little bit to this beat. Either way, whichever you prefer, whichever type of person you are, or maybe both. That is a nice beat though. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna save that. Save as, baby. What's today? 12/18? Alright. 12/18/2025. Save it. Alright, now, one thing I always like to do is I like to go back before closing Logic Pro. It's always fun to go back and just listen to the last beat we made just one more time. Here we go. How does it compare? Is it gonna be as good as this one? This one's pretty good, I won't lie. It's definitely a lot chiller than this one. And this one's pretty chill. Here we go. Okay, we got some work to do if it's gonna compare to this. This is a pretty good beat, I won't lie. I love the way this hi-hat hits in here. Listen to this. Right now. Here it is. Yeah. I love how that fits in there, man. Damn, should I rap on? Should I write to this and release it, y'all? Does somebody want this beat? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. This is a good one. The next one will eventually. It's gonna get here. It's gonna get here. I'm confident. After fucking with it for a minute, I'm confident. The next one will get here. We just need to put some more work into it. I did spend a good amount of time on the last couple streams just making this sound nice. I'm actually listening back. I'm happy with it. The pigeons, man. Those pigeons are hitting. All right. So that's that. There's not much else at the end there. That's that though. Man, that's a great beat. So that's one really good beat made live on stream, and another one on its way. Um, Gonna go ahead and just close it out. And we're gonna make the switch over to play some Stalker Gamma for a bit. I'm not gonna be on for that much long. I went a little bit over on this portion of things. That's okay though. Stay tuned. I ain't going anywhere. Well, if you can hear me, we're having a bit of unforeseen issues here. There we go. Got the face camera on. Yeah, let's see. Trying to load up some Stalker Gamma. This is if anybody doesn't know, this is not a Steam game. This is a big mod pack for Stalker Anomaly, which is a fan-made modded game. So it's a mod pack for a modded game that has been out for quite a while, but they still update it very often. So it plays good. It looks pretty good in 2025. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. That's one of my favorite games I've played, to be honest. It's very immersive, kind of mil-simi feel, but also you're fighting monsters and stuff. So it's not like Arma. Trying to get it to load up. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see, guys. Nope, it's not wanting to capture the window. Technical difficulties, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, well. Alright. Sorry guys, I didn't realize Stalker Gamma was gonna be such a pain in the ass to get it going. Obviously we can see it, we just can't hear it because this is just a display capture. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you can hear that. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're here. I just need to get my face camera on top of it. So we can do that. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Face camera on top. There we go. Oh man, what happened? Now the game doesn't want to come back. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. I was worried for a second. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Good grief. It's been something or another. Alright. Hopefully this loads up and then it runs just fine and all that. Guys, I'm gonna do probably about an hour of this. We'll probably go till about 8:30. Fear not, gentlemen. This always takes a very long time to load at the beginning. So, in the meantime, we're here, we're hanging out. Can't see my chat because I'm worried if I fuck with anything, it's gonna be a problem for Gamma. So I'm just gonna let it load in. Till then, we're just looking at OBS. Well, if you're here, if you're watching, thanks for being here. This is only like the third stream I've done. Hoping to get on a better schedule here soon where you're seeing me more often, like on consistent days of the week. But yeah, like I said, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. Looks like we are ready to go. Nice, we're in. You can see it, you can hear it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go, just getting everything in order on my other monitor. There we go, there we go. Alright, and then one thing real quick. Yeah, I promise future streams will be a little smoother. I'm still getting a lot of things figured out here. But time to deactivate the face camera so I can burn some incense real quick. Okay, we're back. Alright, we're doing it. For real. Okay, guys. Yeah, so welcome to STALKER GAMMA. Love this game. It's great. It is maybe a bit loud, so we're gonna adjust the volume real quick. Turn it down. One of them, I can't even tell if it's working or not. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Sorry that took so long to get into. I got it figured out, though. So, I am working on getting towards a Gamma run. Or, I mean, a Iron Man run here on Gamma. So, right now, I'm trying to finish up the story and stuff. And the next thing I need to do is go up here to Chernobyl. I don't know that I'm going to do that today. Because before I do that, I'm going to need to definitely stock up on shit. Honestly, don't have that much stuff. So we need ammo, we need supplies, we need maybe some better artifacts, all types of stuff. So right now we're just going to do some little missions. Yeah, do a couple of these little missions. See what we can't knock out. See if we can't make some money. Yeah, you see, we're pretty equipped, but it's not like a ton of stuff here. Cool. Alright, let's get it. Oh, actually, I need to go out this way. Am I going the right way? The map always messes with me in this game, man. Map always messes with me. There's that little arrow. Okay. This side. Okay. Here we go. Look out for those sons of bitches. Don't want to get caught in that shit. Alright. And lovely Jupiter. I do have a base here. I've got a pretty good little base set up here in Jupiter. Who's that? The fuck is that? There's somebody else over here? Okay. Alright. Oh lord. Oh god. What the fuck was that? Oh, the game's glitching too. Alright. Oh, I hear a bloodsucker. Here he comes. Bitch. Bobby Green ain't got shit on me. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. Get out of here. Oh, was that the mission? Oh, that was the mission. Alright. Nice. One down. One more to go. Hell yeah. Let's get it. I do not know why it's lagging a bit. It is lagging a bit here and there. It's not going to be good for me. Alright. Anyways. Here we go, son. I hope this one's big and bad. That fucking bloodsucker kind of sucked. Although I piece him up with my Chimera Hunter, there ain't shit he's doing about that. Unless I miss, you know. But I didn't miss, thankfully. So... Oh my god. Oh, just when we got things up and running, the game's gonna crash. Alright, you're kidding me, bro. That's ridiculous. Oh man, we're fucked, boys. Alright. Gotta restart my computer.